have more book mail to share with you. First up, Practical Magic 2 by Alice Hoffman. Now, I have a confession. I've never read Practical Magic, and I've never seen the movie. My best friend has been after me for years to read it and to watch the movie because she watches it every year with her daughter. They just love it. And I said, okay, this is the year I'm going to do it. And look at this. I got Practical Magic 2 in the mail, so now I can read both books, watch the movie, and my understanding is that there's another movie coming out, so maybe we can all go see it together. Wouldn't that be fun? Hilary Davidson, Every Lie I Told, was just published June 15th. I've not read her work before. She's got great blurbs here from Meg Gardner, Lisa Unger, and Megan Collins, who are three of my favorite authors. And I was just in the back room with her, which is hosted by Karen Dion and Hank Philby Wright. And if you haven't attended, go Google it and sign up because they have great events where they bring 4 authors on Zoom and you get to interact with them. And Hillary was one of the authors this last time and she was just delightful. So I'm so happy to get her book and start getting acquainted with her writing. This is a woman whose sister is missing and she's trying to protect her. That's about all I know so far, but that's enough for me because you know I love a book about sisters since I had a sister. This is another one that sounds intriguing. This looks like a book that you don't want to start when you have to go somewhere. You're probably going to want to read it in one sitting. It's called No Higher Ground by Nicole Brooks, and this synopsis has really got me curious. It's about a woman named Raven and her 2 children and their little chihuahua, and they're trapped on the roof of their childhood home along with her stepmother, Joan, and there's a flood. So I guess they're waiting to get rescued, and it all takes place over 6 tense hours. It's an exploration of grief, guilt, and trauma. Sounds really good though, doesn't it? David Bergen, another author whose work I have not read, and this sounds absolutely fascinating. Days of Feasting and Rejoicing, about a woman who assumes another woman's identity when that woman drowns. I'm telling you, if I could just read all day and all night and I never had to sleep, I'd be a happy woman. This showed up unexpectedly from the folks at Celadon, and I'm so delighted because I was kind of having some anxiety and, what do you call it, FOMO, because there was a little library drop, little free library drop for this book, and I did not get to participate in it, but I got my own copy anyway, which maybe will go into a little free library when I'm done. It's about a small town detective who reopens an unsolved case set in 1994. And please don't tell me that 1994 is historical fiction or I will lose my mind. Maybe it is. I don't know. When I heard that the 80s were historical fiction, I was about ready to dye my hair again, which I've stopped doing. So anyway, we'll see. It sounds really good, so thanks to those folks for sending it. And look at this, Jodi Picoult. How much do you love Jodi? I mean, I've been reading her books for years and years and years. I think I've read nearly all of them. I have to go back and look. There might be a couple that I missed. But this is her new one, Hollow Bones. It's coming out in September, and this is about an expert in crisis management. Well, there's a contemporary subject if I ever heard of one. And her life is upended, and she's forced to question everything she thought she knew about safety, love, and truth. One thing about her is that she always writes books that deal with contemporary issues. And she always explores them from every possible angle. You never feel like she's judging or coming to conclusions. She's letting you come to conclusions. And I've never seen an author able to handle controversial subjects in such a balanced, informative, and educational way while still entertaining you. So if you haven't been reading her books, I recommend that you go back and do it. She's tackled so many different subjects, from surrogacy to end-of-life decision-making, which really resonated with me. It was a book called Lone Wolf because she wrote it when I was litigating a case like that, to transgender issues, all sorts of things. And I'm just really anxious to dive into this one too. So that's it for now, but there are more, so I will be back to show you the rest. Thanks so much for watching. And